If we choose, the view we'll see soon. Make it all worth it if I'm there with you. And if we leave now, we'll make it by noon. The holes in the road will finally be filled. Tomorrow the weather will bathe us in sun. We'll take out our bikes again and ride till we're numb. If the fields were the sky, we'd frolic away. And maybe the clouds won't block us these days. Just you and I in the pine. After you, I will.
There's a place downtown you might like. Would you maybe wanna go on a late night drive? Don't even worry, we've got plenty of time. Promise that I'll have you home by first. Is there anything you want to do? It ain't that serious, I just like spending time with you. You're indecisive, I know. It's okay because I still have fun if we didn't do anything and just wasted our day. used to walk down by the water every day. Where did all of it go? Oh, it's so funny how you changed. So funny how you changed. So funny how you changed. Now we play search and find, 'cause you think you're so high above me. But I got one thing on my mind, and I hope that you're listening. Although things aren't the same, you got my hands tied up, you got me restrained for so long. Can't get you out of my brain, drive me insane. Want you to drive me insane. So funny how you changed. So funny how you changed. Relation and reciprocation is all that I need. But you got one thing on your mind, and you know that I'm listening. I realize you're in denial, you just don't want me to see. But darling, I know what you like, and I got what you need. All those things aren't the same. You got my hands tied up, you got me restrained for so long. Can't get you out of my brain. All those things aren't the same. You got my hands tied up, you got me restrained for so long. You know if we hadn't changed, things could have been the same. So funny how we changed. So funny how we changed. So funny how we changed. So funny, now you're out of my range.
Class of 2022. Man, look at us. Look how far we've come. Where did all the time go? Feels like the last 4 years just flew by. But I'm just glad I got to spend these last 4 years with these people around me. I hope we meet again, but until then, class of 2022, we out.
Welcome to the Tacoma School of the Arts Class of 2022 graduation. This is a ceremony and a celebration of a culmination of 12 years plus study for each and every student. Students, this is about you and all you have achieved. Class of 2022, you will always hold a special place in our heart, and I will never forget the memories we have created together. I am proud of you, each and every one of you, individually and as a class, and together, today, let's celebrate you. Welcome and congratulations, graduates. Now let's begin by having us stand for the national anthem with the amazing Sota Voce.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. Hi, my name is Lavina, and I use she, her pronouns. Yes, this is my speech. We all know how this year went. It was trying, difficult, fast, and slow at the same time. It was different. There was no telling what the next day would bring, so we just packed our work and hoped for the best. Some would say we were a little stiff, detached, a little lost in the wind, but I would say we were resilient. We have been strong in the face of a pandemic. We have been the example that our underclassmen follow. We have been the ones who fought for our community. We are the ones who created when there was nothing to create from. We were the ones who pushed through unmovable walls just for those who could not fight as hard. Teachers, we are those freshmen that you had in your classes in 2018. A bundle of nerves, feeling out of place and lost in this concrete jungle we call our home. Parents, these are your babies up here, all ready to put their next foot forward into the world, taking and running with everything that you have given them up until this point. Together, we have been through a whirlwind of events. It has created this unforeseen bond that could not have been created anywhere else but here. I personally am thankful for every single one of my peers. We have been through so much with each other, and I'm so excited to see how each of you moves through your lives. You all have grown so beautifully, and I couldn't imagine doing my 4 years with anyone else. Remember what your time here gave you. Remember the moments that taught you significant lessons, and remember how you got here. All the blood, sweat, and tears that you shed just to get to class, just to complete every assignment. Now look at you. Look at us, about to walk through those doors with the title of high school graduate. You should feel proud. You should smile at yourself and hold your head up high when you leave this place because you made it. We made it, guys. Congratulations, class of 2022. May you find your bliss.
My name is Greta Lau, and I just want to say how excited and honored I am to be playing for you all. I dedicate this song to all my fellow classmates. Thank you for everything. This is Kids in the Movies. Do you wanna come over later? Maybe you could stay the night. Should probably go ask your mother. I know she's strict, that's alright. Maybe we could watch the sunset like the kids in the movies do. We're kidding, we ain't got time for that. Gotta be up early for school. Ooh. I just wanna be 12 years old when everything was still new. We all said that we never got cold and that we hated school. 'Cause everything seems so hard now, I never know quite what to do. Just wanna go back in time to when it was just me and you. Ooh. Tell me something that makes you happy. Oh, tell me anything that's real. You to come over later, or you can stay the night. Forget about your mother, we're old enough to pick on fights. We will watch the sunset, we're the kids in the movies now. Forget about your homework, our futures have been running to the ground. And it all just feels so hopeless, got so much to prove. Just hope we'll be alright, regardless of what we did in our youth. And maybe this is all we have, all we'll ever know. Just hope you're by my side as the credits roll. Thank you.
Hello, SOTA students, staff, and families. My name is Tasia Watson. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a dance major, and I'm the class of 2022's ASB president. It is my honor to speak for such a tenacious, creative, and impactful group of students. Today, we celebrate our growth and the accomplishment of earning a high school diploma. All students should feel proud of themselves, whether they were known for their dedication to theater, music, dance, visual arts, or for getting caught jaywalking by Mr. B. We all know that SOTA offers a unique education that allows for creative freedom and fosters a welcoming community. However, the lessons that we learned here have extended past the education requirements. Priding ourselves on our 4 pillars, community, empathy, thinking, and balance, we have become not only successful students and artists, but well-rounded individuals. The class of 2022 did not have the average high school experience, yet we persevered. We entered as freshmen during a district-wide teacher strike, which delayed our school year but introduced us to our advocacy-driven staff. Next was our sophomore year, which was normal but drastically changed and got cut off due to the global pandemic. Our most memorable year was our virtual junior year, where we learned how awkward it is if you mistakenly leave your laptop microphone on while scrolling through TikTok. And here we are, finishing our final year, resilient and strong. SOTA students are a unique group of individuals. Our dedication led us to complete high school despite all these circumstances. In my opinion, the class of 2022 will leave behind its own legacy. As we know, our school was founded on the 4 pillars, but it is evident that our class has created a 5th pillar of its own, voice. Voice in the literal sense of speaking up for what is right and for supporting fellow students for speaking their truth. We even have students today like myself who are courageous enough to still wear their cultural wear despite the Tacoma Public Schools policy that says that we can't. Keep fighting, students. We have unified to advocate for district and policy change for future students, which I believe displays the heart of SOTA, creating something new despite the traditional standard. This voice legacy has reminded me that there's no other group of people that I would be so honored to represent. So today, we celebrate. Remember to bring the heart of SOTA wherever you go, whether it's across the world or right here in the heart of Tacoma Aroma. Let us remember the fun memories of our showcases, MPG community circles, camps, mini-terms, and every day where we had the opportunity to be here. Let us remain well-rounded individuals who care about the world and each other. Let us continue to be empathetic, balanced, community-oriented thinkers who navigate this world with their creativity and with their voice. Let us bring these values into our communities as we enter adulthood and show the world what SOTA is about, period. Here's to Tacoma School of the Arts, class of 2022. Thank you.
Good afternoon, SOTA class of 2022. Tasia Watson is very tough to follow. I'll be brief. In 2006, a New York City English teacher asked her students to write to their favorite author and persuade him or her to visit their school. 5 of those kids chose one author. Though he never made the trip to Xavier High School, he did respond to the students with a letter. He was also the only author to reply. Here is a portion of that letter. Dear Xavier High School, I thank you for your friendly letters. You sure know how to cheer up a real old geezer in his sunset years. I don't make public appearances anymore because I now resemble nothing so much as an iguana. What I had to say to you, moreover, would not take long to wit. And here is the advice I want you to listen to. Practice any art, music, singing, dancing, acting, drawing, painting, sculpting, poetry, fiction, essays, reportage, no matter how well or badly, not to get money and fame, but to experience becoming, to find out what's inside you, to make your soul grow. My hope is that each of you will heed Kurt Vonnegut's advice. Please continue to work hard and be kind to people. It has been my privilege to work together your senior year of high school and to be able to learn from you what it means to be a part of this special SOTA community. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2022. Our next speaker brings 2 decades of experience in education and community leadership to her role as Vice Chair of the Early Learning and K-12 Education Committee, as well as Vice Chair of the Higher Education and Workforce Development Committee. Education has been central to her life. She attended TCC before transferring to the University of Puget Sound, where she earned her undergraduate degree as well as a Master's of Arts in Teaching. She then taught at Stadium High School and Lincoln High School. She represents the 28th Legislative District, where she originally moved to when her family was stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord. She now resides in Fircrest with her family and has lived in the district for nearly 2 decades. Sworn into office in 2021, she is the first Black woman to serve as state senator in a decade. That's right. I'm now honored and thrilled to turn the time over to Senator Tawana Nobles.
Well, good afternoon, SOTA family. All right, now this is a celebration. We came here to celebrate graduates, so let's do that one more time. Good afternoon, SOTA family. There we go. That sounds like a crowd that is excited for students who have worked tremendously hard through a pandemic, through a strike, and stand here ready to walk out of this door as graduates. I am so honored to stand here. Lavina and Tasia, I agree it is very hard to follow your words. And after young people speak, I don't know if there is anything adults need to say anymore. So thank you for your bliss, and thank you for your voice, and thank you so much for having me today. I am Senator Tawana Nobles. I represent our neighbors in the 28th Legislative District, and I'm so honored to be the first Black woman to serve in our state Senate in a decade, but only the second Black woman in Washington State history to have this honor. And I feel very emotional because I'll tell you, I'm much older than I look, but I graduated my second oldest child on Friday from Curtis High School. And so I know what it's like to be a family member in the crowd. I also serve on a school board, so I got to stand here on our stage and hand my son his high school diploma, or the make-believe diploma anyway. But it's such a special feeling to know how hard students work, to know that you are preparing for life after high school. And thank you to families and thank you to students. I just thank you all for this invitation to speak on this very special occasion. Thank you to all of the faculty and staff who have worked so hard to make this celebration possible, and to the families who are here in support. Most of all, I'd like to congratulate the graduates on reaching this major milestone. You can clap for them. And this milestone is even more notable considering the challenges brought on by the pandemic. I know I struggled at home trying to make it a place of schooling and legislating and business over the last 2 years. So I can only imagine what difficulties each of you might have faced as you work to finish your coursework at home with the competing challenges of life during a pandemic. While school remains a place from which you derive much learning, world events, as of late, have extended the learning far beyond the classroom. As you navigate what is next and what your role is, know that the groundwork has been laid for nothing short of excellence. My experience as a mom, as a community leader, and as an educator informs my favorable opinion of the 4 pillars of the institution you are graduating from: empathy, community, thinking, and balance. All 4 are vital to navigating future challenges and for the growth and progression of yourselves and your communities. Take pride as lifelong learners, and take pride in your excellent understanding of those 4 pillars. They will guide you as your journey and as you continue to explore them further and figure out how you share your genius with this world. Consider your invaluable understanding of empathy. Through the difficulties brought by the pandemic, you, your peers, your educators, and our global community have been dealt a major lesson in empathy. With an abrupt transition to remote learning, you, your teachers, and your families have had to be incredibly flexible and also empathetic as you adapted to this major shift. And empathy is essential if we are doing meaningful work. It shows up every day in every one of my roles. At the legislature, we have found that the more empathy we have for our community, the better we can provide exactly what they need. And this brings us to the second pillar, a pillar that is central to every single thing that I do. Growing up, I had the care and support of my community as I navigated situations like homelessness and the foster care system. And I did not decipher the system on my own as I experienced foster care. It was my community that provided me with guidance and support and resources. Evolving, building, and strengthening community sustains and preserves the core components of our humanity. It ensures that we have, beyond a singular legacy, a rich and robust future. Activist Cesar Chavez once said, "We cannot seek achievement for ourselves and forget about the progress and prosperity for our community. Our ambitions must be broad enough to include the aspirations and needs of others for their sakes and for our own." Consider the communities you are a part of. Each has a legacy of its own and has allowed you to achieve this milestone. Now set your ambition on ensuring others in your community also achieve. The action you take on those ambitions must be guided by another pillar, and that is thinking. In your motivation to participate in and serve your community, please be thoughtful. Your generation has seen unthinkable and unmistakable monumental cracks in the quaint facade of the traditional American dream. But your generation has also already started to devise ideas for a modern and inclusive American dream, a dream that addresses the unique challenges of this millennium. Reflection and partnership with action will dictate our country's policies and institutions moving forward. You've been honing your skills as creative and critical thinkers. Consider the act of painting without stepping back and assessing the big picture. To get lost in detail means the image may lack sense in its essence and meaning. Conversely, focusing on too large a picture may miss grave details that will define your piece. In there lies the final pillar, and that is balance. Burnout is at an all-time high in communities across the nation. In addition to a global pandemic and its lasting effects, we are battling a climate crisis, a gun violence epidemic, and so much more. There are endless causes for you to show up for, and your communities are indeed counting on you to do so. The challenge comes in the balance of lending your skills and experience to each of these causes, and at the same time, creating precious space for resting, healing, and care. It will not serve you well to become a watering can, tending to others from a jug that is half empty. Your generation is coined with a unique, haunting sequence of truly unfortunate events. So finding your balance between giving and restoring is what will prove most sustainable. You've built and you've refined the foundational skills that thus far will help you fulfill all of your potential. Each and every one of you has the chance to change the world and make it a better place. I personally look forward to seeing the wonderful things that you will achieve. Each of you, in your own way, can and will change the world. Now go forth. Thank you.
Okay, graduates. By the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I certify the class of 2022 from Tacoma School of the Arts has met the requirements as stipulated by Washington State and Tacoma School District Number 10, which would entitle them to a diploma. I hereby present the class of 2022 to the Superintendent of Public Schools, Dr. Josh Garcia.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I am the last, or the second to the last, speaker between you and a diploma, so I have about an hour's worth of words. Here they are. You are ready. You are ready if you choose to be ready. Make no mistake, people will tell you you're not ready. By the state of Washington, I have the power and authority to tell you you're ready. If you make that choice, you will have the choice to give or to take, to blame or to thank. But make no mistake, you are ready to make that decision. And I feel really good to stand in front of you and wish you well. With the assurances of co-directors John Kettler, Aaron Balessa, Bliss King, and the School of the Arts class of 2022 has met the requirements for graduation, it is my pleasure and honor to present the class of 2022 to school board member Enrique Leon for graduation. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you very much, Superintendent and Senator Nobles. Thank you for those excellent words that you gave this class and this group. So I'll be more brief than normal. But I just want to say first that we pay our respect to the Puyallup Nation, first of all, for being present on their ancestral lands. And I want to congratulate all the students and family and all the support network teachers that are here with them. So congratulations in Puyallup, Chuot Chuot Seed, in Vietnamese, Ching Chuk Mung, felicitaciones in Spanish. It's an honor to share this moment with your graduates. Es un honor compartir este tiempo contigo y sus graduados. Lo que aprendieron va a ayudar a ser líderes en su comunidad. Some lies and propaganda pushed by some leaders and organizations are hurting people in the world. Seize the opportunity to improve your life and that of others through honesty, hard work, and compassion. And as Dr. Martin Luther King said, the ultimate measure of a person is not where they stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand in times of challenge and controversy. Our community needs your solutions to poverty, racism, gender inequality, immigrant rights, and equal access to health care. Improve these issues, and you will help your society and yourselves. La dirección y la comunidad están orgullosos de ustedes. Bien hecho. Your board and your community are very proud of you. Well done. And so by the power vested in me by the state of Washington, and with the assurance from Superintendent Garcia that you've completed the requirements for high school graduation, I declare these School of the Arts class of 2022 graduated. Congratulations.
Clara Ray Absher.
Rhiannon Haru Molly Myoko Aida.
Jordan Tremaine Allen.
Kai Luis Arbello.
Kevin Brian Arseno.
Isabella Faith Magdalena Beretich.
Andrew Nicholas Stewart Barnato.
Marin Emlyn Berringham.
Liliana Jasmine Berdecia.
Simone Vivian Bingham Aramia.
Camille Elise Bondi.
Freya Ariel Britell.
Sora Temitapwe Brown.
Caprice Lynn Brown.
Jenica Renee Brown.
Luche Serena Brown.
Bernie Olivia Butler.
Janaya Sarah Faith Bynum Jennings.
Liliana Elena Cabio Medina.
Miguel Angel Cabrera Marrero.
Logan James Campbell.
Gabrielle Portia Campbell.
Hannah May Carlson.
Gabriel Francis Casey Aguinaga.
Amber Lynn Suris.
Zamari Elon Charles.
Adrian Chavez Hernandez.
Aisa Atia Cease.
Isabella Marissa Clark.
Janae Janae Clemens.
Caitlin Ainsley Click.
Amelia Kimura Davies.
Ariana Davis.
Alexander Paul Dillinger Norberg. Nicholas Elton Donaldson.
Faith Hunter Hialo Kamalu Umakua Aloha Kapepa Ellis Pierce.
Ava Marie Elmore.
Charlize Leatrice Falke.
Ilea Felder.
Alejandro Fernandez Aponte.
Darby Marie Fitzgerald. Kenna Grace Fullerton.
Walasi Cujo Gapke.
Samaj Connie Ishel Gales. Brianna Marie Gill.
Riley Joseph Gerard.
Raven Socorro Gonzalez.
Grace Delaney Thomas Gordon.
Lily Ann Roberts Gravelin.
Zoe Louise Green.
Olivia Ann Green.
Amalia Crystal Renee Griffiths.
Estella Noel Groves.
James David Guns.
Armani Alize Anita Marie Stovall Hale.
Dejanay Monique Hamilton.
Jacob Matthew Harney.
Christopher Patrick Harris Adams.
Jennifer Singh Marie Hayward Nandra.
Haley Marie Henry.
Adam Renee Allen Hill.
Doing great job,
Sheldon Imani Hines.
Isabella K. Herning.
Ruby Margaret Hobart.
Baxter Helm Horton.
Ayana Arabella Hudson.
Trey Sutherland Huffines.
Maxwell Ray Ingalls.
Iris Hamai Isaac.
Tamara Lakita Johnson.
Gray Marie Camps.
Caitlin Denise Keel.
Miles Finley Kelleher.
Sarah Grace King.
Kaya Rose Kuhn.
Jayla Ann Croker.
Joy Marie LaMountain.
Jaden Judah Lash.
Greta Noelani Lau.
Ava Miranda Layton.
Evelyn Ann Lemke.
Jose Antonio Lemus.
Zion Paul Lewis.
Ander Reese Lilly.
Andy Nola Lockwood.
Alyssa Joe Litke.
Tiziana M.C. Macassini.
Eugene Michael Marcello.
Amia Christine Mayo.
Helena May McCash.
Kendra Gabrielle McCullough.
Josia Janelle McDaniel.
Caden Jordan McElroy.
Madison Nicole McKnight.
Susan Lucas Murphy.
Morgan Rose Myers.
Cornelius Elijah Pease Arn Nelson.
Nico Vu Nguyen.
Rachel Vanessa Nguyen.
Mary Jane Marie Norton.
Chloe Carmen Marie Ocasio.
Corinne Eris Olson.
Kaylee Michelle Osuna Abernathy.
Soma Udom Uch.
Lily Krista Willette.
Nazaria Dawn Patterson.
Melanie Perez.
Prince Trey Perez.
Misha Raquel Rose Petit.
Nelson Huang Pham.
Lavina Raylan Polk.
Maya Noel Pulido.
Jordan Louis Ramos.
Eleanor Arwen Reeves.
Ashton Carter Richardson.
Roylia Danette Vivian Robinson.
Sofia Madeline Rodriguez.
Annalise Olivia Rose.
Charisma Sierra Ross.
Cece May Sanchez.
Ava Cadence Schaefer.
Jonathan Alexander Schooner.
JJ Jean Sorensen.
Josephine Rose Stanley.
Claire Mina Steiner.
Barrett Adam Stowe.
Wano Lee Suk.
Anthony Michael Teeter.
Lydia Marie Thamert.
Marissa Taylor Thompson.
River Louise Tingley.
Nora Giancarlo Tosh Berneberg.
Madison Jean Trengove.
Apolito Trung.
Luis Francisco Vasquez Rivera.
Kaya Marie Waffle.
Devik Terrence Washington.
Tasia Kia Marie Watson.
Carissa Elizabeth Kim West.
Jalen Tanise White.
Holden Tyler Whitson.
Devin, you ready?
Genova Rain Williams.
You're gonna kill this. Hold on. You're gonna kill this.
Devin Rael Williams.
Hey,
Duncan Lane Windley.
Xavier Yukia Zent.
great job.
Roll it on. Thank you, SOTA students and families, for being with us this afternoon to celebrate our graduates. Thank you to all the staff and community members who work so hard to put on this special event. This is a moment in the journey that is to be celebrated by all of us in the community. Families, please meet your graduates outside after the ceremony. Graduates, please stand. It is with great pleasure I congratulate the class of 2022. As a symbolic gesture of your completion of high school, at this time, please move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, SOTA, class of 2022. If you want.
Thank you.